Football, loved by millions. But for some clubs, it's not as easy or fun. So that's why today we're figuring out what's football like for fans and for a club that's just survived death. So welcome to Reading, and welcome to a club that survived death. So Reading have been deducted a total of 18 points since November 2021 due to their bad owner, Di Young. The ownership was just appalling, and they're the reason they're down in League One. Reading were relegated from the Championship in League One on May the 4th, 2023, when they lost, marking their first drop to the third division in 2 decades. The relegation was confirmed after a 6-point deduction by the EFL and a massive transfer embargo over a couple of years, and their defeat to Huddersfield away on the final day of the season 1-0. Halfway through last year, on the 14th of May 2025, Reading's awaited takeover came by Rob Coig and Trod Trosclair, who have pumped money into the club ever since, and they are back to where they need to be. We've missed our changeover train. It's in 2 minutes, and we've still got one more stop to stop off at. So, day is going great. So now we've got a half an hour wait at a station where there is nothing to do. Oh, what could make this day worse? Losing to Wycombe, that's what could make it worse. Sit down. Due to us missing our train, we're heading down to McDonald's for breakfast because it's currently 10 o'clock. 9:48.
Yeah.
And I haven't eaten, and we've got a half an hour wait. So McDonald's for breakfast it is. Right. So I sat down with my breakfast, wondering why this was taking so long. He comes back, double sausage and egg McMuffin, cheesy bacon flatbread, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hash browns. What? You know what? I'm having a hash brown. I'm having a hash brown. Well, you don't need 5 hash browns, mate. I'm having a hash brown. Anyway, what's the time? We have 11 minutes till our train, so let's get this eaten. Let's eat up and head to Reading Green Park. So we're now sat at the station for a couple more minutes until 10 for our train from one of the nicest stations in Reading. Not.
While I'm stood there talking, the train decides to pull up, so we nearly missed our second train of the day.
Until we get our train to Reading Green Park, which leads us to a nice 15-minute walk to the ground. We nearly missed our second train. We had to run because someone wanted 5 hash browns. So we had to wait, and we literally ran to, that was not fun. But now we're on literally a 2-minute train, Reading West to Green Park. As I mentioned, about a 15-minute walk to the ground. See you then. Welcome to Green Park, the station that leads us to the Select Carlton Stadium. We are here very early, 2 hours early. So I don't know why we rushed, but it is what it is. And here we are at sunny Green Park. We now take the 15-minute walk to the ground. To be fair, it's probably one of the nicest walks in I've done from a ground. Thank you. Yeah, I've just been ID'd. For a monster. I thought the sideburns and that, the pathetic beard I have was going to be enough to not get ID'd, but
Clearly not. And then he asked my age before asking for my ID, and I said 16, completely forgetting I'm 17. So this day's just getting worse as it goes on, really. Just I pray for a good fucking result, really. So after that we can now do the lovely walk to the ground. I mean, how often do you get off the train at the station and have a view like this to look out to? I mean, you know, just brightens your day before it dulls again watching Reading play football. But it is what it is. Got to follow. But yeah, station's just over there. I mean, I'm always intrigued what that thing over there is. It looks like a massive curled up hedgehog. Still yet to know. I mean, the fountain. The fountain makes it all, really, doesn't it? Look at it, glorious. The swans, the ducks, and the wild Josh following me behind. But yeah, about a 10-minute walk from here, we'll be at the Select Carlton Stadium. Just a bit more on the game. Both these clubs sit in 9th and 10th, all on the same games played, all won the same amount of games, all drawn the same amount of games, and all lost the same amount of games. So, whoever wins today, I feel like have the advantage of getting playoffs. I feel like if Reading fail to win today, they can say bye to playoffs. If they get a win, you've still got the chance, but I still can't see it happening. But it is what it is. Massive game here at the SCL. Welcome to the club shop. To be fair, gorgeous selection of kits from them this year. Lovely kits, really nice. Green one, my preferred favourite. I mean that's the one I've got that one on. So yeah, really nice kit. I think I have just started driving. Might have to cop at some point. It's around here. I want a key ring. They've got key rings? It's around here. I can't find a key ring. I need a key ring. Surely they have a key ring. Here it is. A key ring. No, don't want that one. Let's get this one. Nice little Reading key ring. That'll go nicely. Just that, please.
Thank you. That'll be £5 then, please.
Perfect. Cheers.
Would you like your receipt? Or you
No, that's fine.
Perfect. No worries. Have a lovely
Perfect.
day.
Cheers. Thank you, and you. Keyringed success. That was £5 for a keyring, by the way. Robbery, absolute robbery. Make sure to actually put the rubbish in the bin. Not look at that. There you go. Nice keyring for our trip to Reading. I have just spotted a speed shot, and that is happening. I will be partaking in this. High score incoming, by the way. Billy. Look at that. Here we are. Reading, where it's all going to happen. Okay, so a lot's happened since the last time I spoke. Riley wanted McDonald's for lunch, so we've come down to McDonald's by the ground so he can get some lunch. And on the trip, we took a stop in Curry's PC World because Josh wanted to have a look round. Why? He's had 5 hash browns and he's looked around Curry's PC World. You know, if that's his girls, if that's what you're into, there's a great date there. But anyway, as we're in there, he picks up a phone and sets the alarm off. He thinks you can just grab the phone off of the stool. Just shut up. Just he like it sets the alarm off. We've then got people surrounding us trying to like sort it out. And oh mate, this day has just decreased as it's gone on. We need a good game of football. Good do. Have that for a few. It's not too bad, is it? For a League One ground, not bad at all. The ground was built for Premier League, but that's not happened, has it? So we're in the Premier League back in 2012. And ever since it's just been a massive decline. So the ground holds around 24,000 people. We average about 14,000 a game. Not great, but what do you expect from League One? Now we just got to sit and wait for the hour. So the Reading players have made their way out and they are warming up. And as that, the lineups have come out. So, your Reading lineup for today. In goal, number 1, Joel Pereira. Number 17, Andy Yeardom. Number 16, Ben Ward. Number 15, Poldy O'Connor. And number 3, Gerald Dorset. Into the midfield, you've got number 6, Liam Fraser. And number 10, Lewis Wing. Moving a little bit forward, you've got 32, Paddy Lane. Number 29, Kamari Doyle. And number 19, Caden Young. And up front, who else would it be? Number 7, Jack Marriott. Moving on to Wycombe, in goal they've got Norris. At the back they've got Huggins, Casey, Hagaleska and Harvey. Moving a bit forward you've got Morley and Leahy. Moving into the middle you've got Harris, Woodrow and Quirinina. And here we go, here's the one. The 44 up front, Oni Yedanima. The one I was talking about on the preview, their top goal scorer. We've got to keep him quiet today. But look at that, the sun's shining on the pitch. Reading are down there warming up. And I'm looking forward to this game. 12:30 kickoff. Kickoff's in 37 minutes. Wycombe's end is filling up rather quick. But look, anything but 3 points is unacceptable today. So, here's Wycombe. Here's Wycombe. In their luminous yellow away kit. But yeah, half hour till kick-off. See you then. So we are 10 minutes from kickoff, and this is the state of the ground. Empty seats everywhere. It's a real shame because this club were in the Premier League 10 years ago, just over 10 years ago, should I say, and this is the state of it, 10 minutes before kickoff. Wycombe have sold out their allocation for the away end, but that's no surprise with it only being 45 minutes down the road. But yeah, teams to come out soon, and I just pray for a big 3 points. And here we go, the fight for the playoff advantage between Reading and Wycombe in the half-12 kickoff. Here are the teams. Flames, fireworks for the occasion. a chance to push closer to playoffs. Somewhere both clubs really should be aiming for at the start of every season. Two big clubs in this league. I mean, an ex-Premier League club, here we are. And we're pushing for playoffs in League One. We should really be doing it. We're 6 points, both clubs 6 points out of playoffs. So this game is huge for both of them. Just moments from kickoff, both teams are on the pitch. And this is what the club means to the fans. You know, they've been through a load of old owners, but they still turn up week in, week out, supporting their club. You know, no matter the time of the kickoff, 12:30, 3 o'clock in the evening, this is always packed in this stand here. The rest of the ground, not so much, but it's always loud. And this is what Reading Football Club means to the fans. We go through so much with owners, and we finally got back what we deserve. We've got our club back, and we're here pushing for the playoffs, and that's where we should be. So, kick off next. Reading versus Wycombe. Playoff push is on. Come on, you ours. And Kamari Tour gets us underway, and we are off. The push for playoffs is a go. A big 3 points up for grabs. Both teams capable of winning it. Let's just hope it comes towards the Royals.
And Jack Marriott has put the Royals in front. About 8 minutes gone. The ball gets played through the middle. And the Royals take the lead against Wycombe. What a start by the Royals. The danger man, number 7, Jack Marriott. The ball got played through over the top. He slipped through, lofted the keeper, and the Royals lead 1-0 inside 10 minutes. Marriott again, what a start for Reading. As I said, both teams have had chances, but Reading the most clinical. Ball got played over the top. Jack Marriott does what he does. Lofts the keeper. Inside 10 minutes, the Royals lead 1-0. And that's 2. Jack Marriott gets slipped through for the Royals, and Reading lead Wycombe 2-0 just before half time. It's that danger man again, Jack Marriott. So clinical with his finishing. So yeah, it is 2-0 Reading. Jack Marriott got played through on the left-hand side. He just runs through and he slips it in past the keeper. Fourth official's just put up the board. 2 minutes to play. 2 minutes of injury time. But yeah, Reading 2, Wycombe 0. Couldn't ask for a better first half, to be fair. So it's half time here at the Select Collegiate Stadium. Royals leading Wycombe 1, just 2-0. I mean, we've had like 2 chances and we've scored them. Wycombe have had the chances to get back into that level, and Wycombe probably should be winning. But that's been the problem with Reading recently. They've been performing well, but they haven't. No, they've got the results, but they haven't been performing well. But the goals is what makes the games. And look, Jack Marriott, I said before, he's the reason Reading are where they are in the table, with scoring the majority of their goals. Another 2 today. He's up to 14 goals. And he's still got a whole another 45 minutes to play. So, half time here. Wycombe 0, Reading 2. Both Reading and Wycombe out for a second half. This is a big 45 minutes coming up. If there is a next goal, the next goal is crucial to whoever it may go to. Reading, game sealed. Wycombe, game on. And as easy as that, straight after second half kicks off, Wycombe come through. It was a scramble in the box. It's tapped away. And it is game on here now at the SCL. Reading 2, Wycombe 1. I mean, it's been deserved. They've been all over us ever since we scored. So, yeah, game on. We need a third. About an hour into the game now, Reading have a corner. Swung in by Paddy Lane. Into the middle towards Gerald Dorset. He stacks it. Wycombe can break. Someone needs to help him though. Support at the back. try to switch a play. Yudom gets in the way. Oh, he's through. And that has gone. That's gone for a Wycombe corner. And just like that, it's 2-2. The ball got played down the left-hand side. The Wycombe man, I'm not sure how he squeezed it in. He was at some angle, and he's just rifled it on the top net in. And yeah, so it's Reading 2, Wycombe 2. About 60. I don't even know how long's been played. So disappointing, but it's been so deserved from Wycombe. So disappointing. Literally straight from kickoff. That man again. And once again, for the third time this afternoon, number 7, Jack Marriott, puts the Royals ahead. We get the ball straight from kickoff, play it up the pitch, and Jack Marriott runs through. Beautiful finish into the back of the net. It's Reading 3, Wycombe Wanderers 2. Jack Marriott gets his hat-trick. At 76 minutes played, Reading lead 3-2.
I'm not gonna lie, we did leave 5 minutes early, purely because I couldn't be bothered to miss any more trains, and I'm not sure we would have made it if we had stayed to the end. But we're here at the station. Reading did come away with a 3-2 win. Jack Marriott hat-trick, incredible player. But yeah, another 3 points. That does push us up to 7th in the league. But we've still got all the other 3 o'clock kickoffs to happen today. But yeah, really half solid performance I think today. But yeah, 3-2 up the ding. Okay, so just got home from the game. And what a game it was. I mean, 3-2 win for the Royals. I feel like Wycombe deserved something out of it. They were the better team overall. They did play the better football. But I think at the end of the day, we took our chances. They didn't. They done well to get back from being 2-0 down to bring it 2-2. But obviously, Jack Marriott is just too good for you. Take that as you will. But yeah, overall, it was actually a really good game of football. Starting with the club shop, obviously the first place we went to when we arrived at the ground. It's actually an alright little club shop. It's nothing ridiculous, but it is alright. It's quite expensive, but I feel like you find that with everywhere you go. I mean, I paid £5 for that. It's what it is. It's quite small, so I feel like if Reading were to get promoted and go to where their aims are, they'd need to expand it because it would just get too crowded in there. I think there was us 3 and like 2, 3 other families, and it felt a bit crowded in there. So it would definitely need to expand. But yeah, it's actually really nicely laid out, and it is quite a nice little club shop. The ground itself is really nice. I mean, it's a Premier League ground. That's what it was built for. That was Sir John Medeski's ambitions when he brought the club, and he said, I'm building this ground for the Premier League. Unfortunately, due to the recent ownership problems, that's just not happened, and they've gone down, and they're now sat in the 3rd division. But I'm sure Reading will be back up to where we deserve to be. The atmosphere was actually really good. It always is, I feel, in 1871. Everywhere else around the ground sort of lets it down. I mean, it's League One football. You're not going to sell out your ground every week when you've got a 24,000 capacity stadium, but you'd expect to have a bit more. You know, if you can bother going to a game when they're in Championship, or if you can bother going to the game when they're in the Premier League, go down to when they're in League One. You know, you're just playing different. Yes, the football's not as good, but just go. Help the team out. That's what I don't understand about football. But us that do go, do as much as we can to help support the boys, and I feel like we are we're a good set of fans for League One. But yeah, overall, the football was actually really crap. It was crap. You know, both teams didn't look great, but I don't care at the end of the day. We got the 3 points, and that's all that matters. We're 3 points from playoffs with a game in hand, so it is looking very good. We have Bolton at home on Tuesday, which is a must-win game. I can't express how big this game is. Bolton currently sit third. So if we want to push for playoffs, Bolton are a team we have to be beating. And then I'm travelling on Saturday to Port Vale who host Reading on Saturday. So I'm looking forward to that. But anyway, that has been what is football like at a club that survived death. But most importantly, you've been watching Turnstile Tales. We'll see you in the next one.